Welcome to Thursday Facts, where we uncover real facts that sound almost impossible but are completely true. Do you ever feel more alone despite being constantly connected? Or maybe you crave privacy yet spend hours on public social media? You're living a digital paradox, whether you realize it or not. What if the very tools designed to connect us are subtly pushing us further apart? This isn't just about screen time. It's about the inherent contradictions woven into the fabric of our digital lives. From sharing everything online while demanding privacy, to feeling overwhelmed by connection, our modern tech habits are full of bizarre contradictions. Today, we're diving deep into the digital paradoxes you experience daily, inviting you to critically examine your own online reality. Prepare to see your online existence in a whole new light. Let's start with the first big one: the illusory quest for privacy. Online. It's a strange dance, isn't it? We post our meals, our vacations, our thoughts, our relationships, broadcasting our lives for anyone to see. Then, in the same breath, we express outrage over privacy violations and demand more control over our personal data. This is the constant sharing paradox. We want the validation and connection that comes from sharing, but we also want the sanctity of privacy. We're essentially trying to build a private room in the middle of a public square. And while we're busy sharing, we often forget the unseen price we pay. Those free services we love, they're not free at all. The real currency is our data. Every click, every like, every search query is collected, analyzed, and used to build a detailed profile of who we are. This data is then sold to advertisers who use it to serve us hyper-targeted ads. That's data monetization. The product isn't the app. The product is you. This forces us to reconsider what private even means anymore. In an era of AI surveillance, facial recognition, and a permanent digital footprint, is anything truly private? Every photo you're tagged in, every comment you leave, becomes part of an indelible record. The lines are blurring, and the definition of privacy is evolving right before our eyes, whether we're ready for it or not. This brings us to our second paradox: the lonely crowd, or the battle between connection and isolation. We have hundreds, maybe thousands, of friends online. We can connect with people across the globe in an instant. Yet studies consistently show rising levels of loneliness and social anxiety. Why? Because we're mistaking superficial connections for genuine human interaction. A like on a photo is not the same as a supportive conversation over coffee. A comment is not the same as a shared experience. We're collecting contacts, not building relationships. This superficiality is fueled by a powerful psychological driver: the fear of missing out, or FOMO. We scroll endlessly, terrified we might miss a party, an inside joke, or a crucial update. This constant vigilance keeps us tethered to our screens, but it comes at a significant cost to our mental health, contributing to anxiety and depression. It's an exhausting cycle of checking and comparing, and the platforms are designed to keep us there. Their algorithms create echo chambers, showing us content that reinforces what we already believe. While it feels comforting to have our views validated, this process isolates us from different perspectives. We become more entrenched in our own tribes, less able to understand or empathize with those who think differently. The tool designed to connect the world is, paradoxically, dividing it into digital tribes. Next, let's tackle information overload and the search for truth. We have more information at our fingertips than any generation in history. Literally, the entirety of human knowledge is accessible through a small device in our pocket. You'd think this would make us the most informed, most enlightened society ever. But here's the paradox: this abundance of information often leads to less understanding. We skim headlines instead of reading articles. We watch short clips instead of engaging with deep analysis. We're drowning in data, but starving for wisdom. This fire hose of information makes it incredibly difficult to practice critical thinking. It's easier to accept the first thing we read than to verify sources and cross-reference facts. And now, this challenge is being amplified by technology itself. The rise of deep fakes and AI-generated content is blurring the lines between reality and fabrication. We can no longer blindly trust what we see or hear. A video of a politician saying something outrageous might be completely fake, generated by AI. A news article might be written by a bot. We are entering a post-truth era where objective facts are less influential than appeals to emotion and personal belief. Navigating this landscape requires us to be more vigilant than ever. We have to actively fight against our own filter bubbles, seek out reliable sources, and constantly question the information we consume. The search for truth is no longer a passive activity. It's an active, ongoing battle. This constant mental effort leads us straight into our fourth paradox: productivity versus distraction. Technology was sold to us on a promise. It would make us more efficient, more organized, and more productive. And in many ways, it has. We can manage projects, collaborate with teams across the world, and automate tedious tasks. But there's a dark side. The very same devices that promise productivity are also our biggest sources of distraction. This is the core conflict of the attention economy. Your attention is a valuable commodity, and countless companies are fighting for it. Every app, every website is meticulously designed to capture and hold your focus for as long as possible. The result? Notification fatigue. The constant pings, dings, and buzzes pull us out of deep work and into a state of shallow, fragmented attention. We're addicted by design. The infinite scroll on social media feeds, the autoplay feature on video platforms. These aren't accidents. They are engineered to exploit our brain's reward system, keeping us hooked and coming back for more. In this always-on, demanding digital environment, the real challenge is reclaiming our focus. It is about consciously choosing where to direct our mental energy and protecting our bandwidth from the endless pull of digital distraction. True productivity in the modern age isn't just about doing more. It's about having the discipline to focus on what truly matters. So where does this all leave us? We're at a crossroads, shaping the future of our digital selves. The ethical implications are staggering. As AI and personalization become more sophisticated, these systems will have an even greater influence on our identities and choices. The ads we see, the news we read, the people we connect with, all will be increasingly shaped by algorithms that know us. The big question is how we balance this incredible technological advancement with our fundamental human well-being and agency. We can't put the genie back in the bottle. This technology is here to stay. But we are not powerless. We can empower ourselves to navigate these paradoxes. We can be more intentional about our technology use. This means setting boundaries, curating our information diets, and prioritizing real-world connections. It means demanding more transparency from tech companies and advocating for our digital rights. The future isn't something that just happens to us. It's something we build. By understanding these paradoxes, we can start to design a more conscious, intentional, and ultimately more human digital future for ourselves. Thanks for watching Thursday Facts. New episodes every Thursday with facts that challenge what you think you know. Follow for more and have a Merry Christmas.